Good evening.
Love
Hello,
it.
Martin.
Loving it. Loving the new intros. Hello.
Liking it. Oh, this YouTube thing doesn't work, man.
Oh, man. Good evening,
really
South
annoyed.
Africa. Hello,
Good
Julian.
evening. Hello, Martin. I've been trying to get us live on Instagram. So we finally hit 1,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel.
Oh, fantastic.
And I was all excited because of the fact that we had now got to 1,000 subscribers, and now we'd be able to embed videos into Instagram and play our live streams on Instagram. And guess what?
Not happening?
Can't.
Oh.
No, it keeps giving me this error saying, sorry for you.
Saying what?
It says, sorry for you.
Oh, sorry. Sorry for you.
It's like, sorry
Sorry for
we
you.
can't embed your video. It says, we don't know why. We can't process your video. And I'm like, well, why can't you process the video? It's not like it's difficult.
No, I mean, there's nothing. What's the process? It's just live, isn't it?
Yeah, it's live. I mean, how difficult is it to do this? So I don't know. I can't get this YouTube thing right.
I don't know.
Create a new broadcast. Create a new broadcast. Let's see if it goes live.
Techie back end information for everyone.
Take it back. Yeah, just so we're trying to go live on Instagram, guys. So we've been trying this, and as I said, we finally got to 1,000. So thank you to everybody who has subscribed to our YouTube channel.
That's amazing. Thank you for that.
1,000
We should do.
subscribers.
Hold on.
Oh, there you go. You can do it in stereo.
That's a big crowd.
That's a big crowd. That's
nothing.
That's across the ocean crowd.
Nothing socially distanced about that one.
Oh, we are live. Martin, we're live.
Hey!
Apparently we're live on Instagram.
For all of you people who are watching us here already, it's of no interest to you whatsoever. But if you've just joined us on Instagram because you've happened to notice that, hello Instagram.
Let's check. I'm double checking quickly. Can you check on Instagram?
I can, yes.
Check DiscovrTV on
Where,
Instagram.
where we should be on DiscovrTV. DiscovrTV
yeah,
on
so
Instagram.
it says that DiscovrTV is now live on Instagram. Let's see if it comes up as a post. There, DiscovrTV
is now live. Look, there we are. Look.
There we are on Instagram. Yes, it worked. I'm so happy. Instagram finally works.
Hey.
Wow.
We're live on Instagram right now. Oh.
Two
Hello,
people
Instagram.
watching. It's you and me.
If you,
Two people watching Instagram.
well,
But
we've
at
only
least
just
we got it
gone,
right.
we've,
So
we've only
Instagram
just
is
gone
fine.
live, I suppose. If you just joined us on Instagram, hello. If you're joining us on Instagram, do like and share and follow the program. Hello.
Yes, thank you very
Lovely
much.
to have you with us. This is New Music Mondays on DiscovrTV. Hi.
I tried to go live on TikTok, but I haven't figured this TikTok live thing out yet.
TikTok has live as well?
Yeah, there's too many platforms, Martin. I'm getting confused. I don't know what to do anymore.
I don't know. I
It's
mean,
like
isn't
everywhere I go,
TikTok
it's like, because I started a DiscovrTV South Africa TikTok channel. We've had nearly 2,000 views on it. And
what are they watching?
all I did was put our little our New Music Mondays little intro.
See, that's perfect for TikTok. You see, that's what I was going to say. A show like this is no good for TikTok. It's an hour long. But if you put a 20-second intro on there, you're going to get millions of followers. That's fantastic.
We can put up to 3-minute videos now on TikTok as well.
Okay.
So I'm really chuffed about that. So I'm starting to put up the live. So Tales from the Lounge, I'm starting to put onto TikTok as well.
Okay.
And these kind of things just to see how people. We had like nearly 2,000 views in our first week. I was
That's
quite chuffed
amazing.
about that.
So 23-minute videos coming up on New Music Mondays.
Yeah. So we're going to put the interviews. So I'm going to cut the interviews, just
That's a
the
good idea.
interviews, and I'm going to put those on. So yeah. So we're going to be on TikTok. So all our guests tonight, you're going to be on TikTok next week.
Amazing. So we'll have to. Don't you have to come up with a dance or a what do you have to do on TikTok? You have to do a thing. What's it called? There's a
freaking idea. I can't understand all these platforms. Yeah, you got to do moves and all of this.
TikTok's all about. Let me hear you now. That's all TikTok, isn't it?
That's all TikTok. That's exactly how it is. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to New Music Mondays, where we talk nothing about music, but it's all about TikTok and everything else. Anyway, so yes, we're glad to be back. We have our new Music Mondays top 6 coming up later, a bit later as well. We've got some great interviews for you tonight. It's a bumper show, actually.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me for coughing.
Packed full of awesome talent, and also Julian and me.
That's just us. But should we get some guests on then? Should we get our first guest?
Aye.
Let's do it. Here we go. Good evening.
Go. I'm very large there. Oh, there we go. Moonhead. Hi.
Good evening, Tome. How are you doing?
I'm alright in yourself, guys.
Very
awesome,
well.
man. can't complain.
It's awesome banter that you guys had going about TikTok and all the various platforms. Because my mind is warped by the amount of platforms I have to be on lately.
I know,
so like,
and it is.
I just keep saying I don't know how to do this.
And this is becoming a bigger thing more and more. I mean, because you've got all these things like platforms like DistroKid, which help you to obviously distribute your music and everything. And I was chatting to guys about like the state of the record industry again, and is everybody going independent? Is this the way of the future now? Are record labels, as we know, dead? I had this long conversation today, literally about this exact thing. But then you sit there and you go like, okay, cool. So you're gonna handle your own distribution. Cool, no problem. DistroKid and these kind of things help immensely with that. But then it comes to social and actually promoting yourself and getting yourself out there and getting yourself onto the right blogs and these kind of things. And you sit there and you go, excuse my language, but fuck me, this is hard.
It's hard.
This is like way harder than we realized ever before. You just wrote a press release, you sent it to everybody, to the newspapers and everything like that. It was nice and simple. You hopefully got something in the Tonight section, on the music section or something like that about your new single or album. And that was that. Radio then played your song, and it was all easy. Now, there's 1,000,001 blogs you got to get onto. Then it's onto this social, that social, this. And then you got to figure out how half these socials actually work, because it's not just putting the song on social. It's how to actually get reach on social on these things. Are you tagging correctly? It's become an enormous...
And then they throw you with 101 filters, and you can't decide which flipping filter you want to use on the photo. It's like, what do I do now, guys?
Hey, Tome, it's always the sunglasses one. Always.
Yeah, but it is. I mean, it's kind of like we just sit there and we don't know where to go. So a big shout out to people like Genevieve and Joe and these guys that are all handling these kind of things for artists at the moment, because I just give up. I mean, I literally do. And I mean, I'm trying to manage our DiscovrTV socials, and I'm like, I said to my wife the other day, I'm actually just going to, as soon as things start happening, I'm hiring a proper social person, because I cannot do this on my own. It's impossible. Literally
Genevieve is a pocket rocket.
Yeah, I know. She is.
That lady works.
Oh, absolutely. And big respect to all these guys that are doing this, that are literally putting themselves out there and trying to get everybody onto these platforms and hitting us up with loads of really great tracks as well. But it is tough. It really is tough. But let's stop talking about that. Let's talk about Tome. So tell everybody, who is Tome?
Who is Tome? Tome is probably the winner of the Procrastinator of the Decade Award. For taking so long to actually decide to step out and show people what he's got in his vocal cords. I'm just an average guy in Cape Town, really, and knew I could sing. Was singing my whole life, but never plucked up the courage. I don't really want to say that, but found every excuse, so like tattoos down my arm of every excuse of why
not to do this,
why the music industry scared me, why it won't work. There's just sharks out there. They sign you up and then they suck the life out of you, blah blah blah. And then last year it took a rather significant family event to make me sit up and pay attention. I lost my brother to cancer last year. Yeah, it's all right, mate. He was diagnosed in Feb, passed away in October. So quite a quick cancer experience. But Daniel, my brother, had through the years said, "Dude, sing. Why aren't you singing?
Do it. Just do it.
Just do it, water boy." And I said, "No, I've got kids and I've got a car to pay and it's not a stable income." And like I said, I found every excuse I could find. And
don't worry, we all use those excuses when it comes to music. It's like, it doesn't make me any money. What's the point?
Yeah. And, it's interesting that I'm sitting here talking to you this evening, because to be honest, Conquer was never intended to be released. Conquer was a personal experiment of mine, and I actually wanted to create a gift I could give to my parents that they could listen to remember my brother. And I don't like the word fate, so I'll put it down to serendipity. That all the little dots connected. The right people heard the song, and before I knew it, I was sitting with Patrick at Cape Town Sound, and he was like going, push the button, go.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like this. I'm like, dude, I'm 45. What the heck? Releasing a song.
Hey, listen, there's nothing wrong. There's so many great people who actually made it after they turned 40 or even 50 these days.
Yeah, it's such a story of encouragement and to never give up, right?
Absolutely.
If you have the talent,
yeah,
correct.
This is the flip side of what we're talking about. That whole social media thing is that there isn't a barrier to get into that kind of marketing, releasing thing that that you might have had before.
Anybody can
take it to I don't know, publicist or whatever, and they go, sorry, we've not got time for you, or you're not for us, or whatever. There's nothing in the way from you just saying, hey, I'm here now. That's the positive side of it.
The amount of information that you get back as an artist nowadays from the streaming services like Apple Music, Spotify, it's amazing the data they capture.
Oh, absolutely. Although
how many times have they played, how many downloads, how many listeners, where are they in the world? And when I sit and I look at Apple Music, I'm going, who the heck in Azerbaijan is listening to my song?
Yeah.
And there's someone there. There's one person, but there's someone there listening to Conquer.
That's either that, or it's someone with a sort of shonky ISP diversion.
Doesn't want to be found, right?
We're going to go with the first part. All right, so tell us about Conquer. You said it's a song that wasn't meant to be released. Kind of was like more of a project for yourself, but now it's out there. And we're about to play that music video. So tell us a little bit about the track before we play it.
So I wish I could say that this was an original song. It's not. It's a rendition of a song created by an artist called Rivers out of America. I stumbled across his music 4 to 5 years ago. And he's just got this really nice folky sound to most of his songs. And Conquer was probably, I don't know, second, third song I heard. And I immediately thought, this song's actually quite deep. And I went and researched a bit about the song and why the song was written. And I encourage anybody, please, go find out why the song was originally written. And it really does carry significance. Little did I know, 4 years later, what Conquer would really mean. And what resonated with me and watching my brother go through his fight with cancer was that constant message of, I won't give up. I'm not going to give up. You know, my brother never complained from the day he was diagnosed. He never asked, why have the cards fallen this way? Why am I the one? He just put his head down and did what he needed to do and prepared himself for what he knew was going to be his end. And it is, you know, you have to kind of reassess everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, when I started re-listening to Conquer, I just found myself, it was on loop. It just kept playing. And I tried to draw some sort of encouragement from it. And that's what I really hope people find when they listen to the song, that it is actually a song of encouragement. And it's a song of, don't give up. It doesn't matter what's going on.
That's an important thing right now, considering everything we're going through globally and in this country and everywhere, you know, with COVID, etc. And cancer is a big thing. You know, I lost my sister to cancer earlier this year as well. And I didn't even know she had cancer. She's been living in Europe. And she didn't tell anybody. And I mean, only my mom, my dad and them knew because they were very close with her because she stayed with them. I didn't even know until obviously she had died. I got a message from my dad saying, oh, by the way, your sister passed away. Like, what? She's younger than me. So yeah, no, cancer is serious, but COVID as well. I mean, we've lost so many people to COVID in this music industry alone. Every day there's posts on Facebook and everything losing. So maybe, you know, these kind of songs can also just help us feel a bit of encouragement. And a song like Conquer could be exactly that. So let's check this out while we are here. This is Tome with Conquer on New Music Mondays on DiscovrTV. Hope you enjoy. No, I'm having internet issues, Martin. It doesn't want to play. What is going on here? Okay, let's try this again. One more time. Gotta love computers today. Everything they could give me. Just stopping at that same point. Okay, let me do this again. I'm going to get the link. So I do apologize, everybody. We are having some technical issues tonight for some reason, and I don't know why. So let's just get this and try the YouTube link again. See. Control V.
I'll see if I can get out this end as well.
Yeah, see if you can get any luck there, because I'm just having such internet issues tonight. There we go. Tome, conquer. Let's try it again. No, Mike.
Same place.
I am just not winning. What is going on with the internet?
Then.
Wow. I'm just not having luck with the internet tonight. I've been having major YouTube issues, and every time we try and do it on New Music Mondays, my YouTube doesn't play. And there's no reason why.
Let's see if I get it up for you.
Ain't easy, but it's almost over. Ain't gonna let it pull me under. But I will conquer. Some days can't move forward. Not gonna let it push me over. But I will conquer. It ain't easy, but it's almost over. This heart was made to wander. But I will conquer. But I will conquer. But it's almost over. Every day I get a little closer. But I will conquer. Yes,
Conquer Tome on New Music Mondays on DiscovrTV. Get it. Definitely get it. Understand why. Makes sense.
Amazing.
Stunning.
Gorgeous. You know, you were saying about I knew I could sing. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you can sing. You can sing.
Yeah.
I know there's people all wearing masks who are clapping, hey? They better be.
No, they all got masks. Hang on, we double check.
Yep.
Yes, they got masks. Double check. Oh, there we go. Yeah. There we go. With masks. So, I mean, that's...
These ones don't, because we're not socially distanced anymore.
No, we're not social. We got to make sure. So is this the first single
We've
for
had
Tome?
Freedom Day in the UK. They're not wearing masks anymore here. Sorry.
Yeah, you guys, we are. So is this the first single for Tome?
Yes, it is.
What's coming up after this?
Lots more, I hope. I've started putting together the next song. Once again, the story has been so quick. I was quite ill prepared for follow-up music, so I've written quite a lot of lyrics. I'm teaming up with a young guy to help with the music side of it, and hopefully in the next short while there will be a follow-up song, and then lots more to come after that.
Awesome,
like you said earlier, if you do it for the right reason, if you do it for what I find is it gives me joy, and there's a difference between happiness and joy. I can find happiness in a Lamborghini if I wanted to, but joy is very different. And singing
deeper
and
experience joy, I think.
Correct. So singing and expressing, and it's quite daunting because some of it's very personal.
Yeah.
Some of it's personal experiences that you're going to put out there and actually tell people about. But yeah, there's lots more to come. I'm very interested in experimenting. So I like the sort of folk genre, but I mean, I grew up with Nirvana and Pearl Jam and lots of other music. And I really do enjoy my Brit rock. So I'm a big fan of people like Nothing But Thieves. They've just launched some new music.
Yes, that new album is stunning.
There's one song in there that I'm like, guys, this is like hard rock. This isn't Brit rock.
Remember, I played it on
What played Nothing But Thieves last week on
we played it on What the F Radio.
What the F Radio show, yep.
Can't remember which track we played, but freaking love that band. They're really cool because they mix it up so nicely. Because there's such a change where one minute you think they're more like emo kind of vibe, and all of a sudden they're like kind of metalish, and then they're like kind of Linkin Park, and it's a nice mixture of sounds, which I really enjoyed on them. Yeah, no, very very cool. And Tome, social media wise, how can people find out more information about you?
Facebook, just look up Tome Creative, and on Instagram, tome.creative. And if you go to YouTube, you'll find the video uploaded onto YouTube. Go for it, guys.
The song has been added to our New Music Mondays playlist, so you can go check that out on DiscovrTV. So just head over to DiscovrTV, hit 2021 New Music Mondays playlist, and you will be able to find Tome right there on the playlist.
Splendid.
Check it out.
Sure.
Tome, thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you, guys.
Good luck, man.
We look forward to some new music. Let us know when you got
Thanks
new
for
tracks.
sharing the story as well. I know that's deep stuff. So
it's a pleasure. We'll chat soon.
Definitely.
Take care, man.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Wicked.
What a debut. Lovely.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Nice. Very nice track.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I get the sentiment of it as very much so.
Of course,
so, I mean, we've all suffered a lot of loss in these last 18 months. I know many people have. I mean, you read stories of people losing their entire families to COVID.
I know.
And it's like, wow, it's really hectic. But anyway, now for some happy music, because I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm very, very, very excited about this next band. You know I'm excited about this next band. I'm going to keep saying about this next band. Let's get them on screen.
No,
I don't know why I'm doing that American accent. I have no idea.
And the band are going, is it us? Does he mean us? I don't know. Who else? There's no one else here, guys.
We know how much I love this band. We know this is one of my favorite bands of 2020 and now soon to be again of 2021. So I'm excited. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. NOPRISM.
NOPRISM. Hello, Mark. Hello, Andrew. Andrew, you've got
guys.
no prism.
No prism.
No prism.
No prism. Yeah. You sang that originally?
Good tune, that one.
Banger. And he's also muted.
And he's also muted.
Turn your microphone on.
And
I was do you know why that was though? Because when the last interview was on, my mic was on. I thought, am I going to be interfering if I start like singing and stuff? But no.
No, you're allowed to sing. You guys can sing any time of the day. We don't mind.
Definitely. Fantastic. I reckon, guys, it's not exactly a year, but it's damn near it. I reckon it was first week in August last year that we had you on first time with House of Smith.
Yeah, because it was July, wasn't it? We had had that single out,
Yeah.
And it's still on my playlist. That song is still on my playlist.
Good lad.
It's a banger, man. But every track you guys release is a banger. It's just like,
love it.
Okay, I'll just add that to 2021's playlist now.
So what a year it's been.
Yeah. And I see you guys played a live gig recently.
Yeah, we broke our duck. Finally got to do it. Yeah, it's happening now. Now it's happening.
How did that feel? Because it's been so long since you guys you've been wanting to do this for ages. I think since we spoke to you last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was good. We actually did this like a TV showcase thing in London first. So our first actual live performance wasn't actually a live performance.
Down at the Amersham Arms, was it? Is that right?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Ah, fantastic. Did you meet Andy? I'll meet Andy.
Who's he?
I think he owns the place.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Probably.
I haven't seen him for ages. Anyway. It's a great venue, Amersham Arms. Fantastic place, the Amersham Arms.
Yeah,
down in New Cross, isn't it, down in London? South London.
Yeah, it was good.
That's a long way for you guys to come, though. What was the TV show?
It's an online thing, Ruby TV. It's called.
Yeah, I've been following Ruby.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. It was just good to get there because we want to try and get used to that traveling, playing gigs and stuff. So
yeah.
I mean, we did our first
two things that we've not really been allowed to do for a long, long time.
Travel and play gigs.
Yeah. Then we played in Newcastle last Friday. I think it was. Was it last Friday?
Saturday.
Saturday. See, and that was really good. But for me, it felt like nothing had changed. Like it felt like, you know, like I thought it might be strange, but weird having not done the gig for so long and people not being out. But it was almost like nothing had changed and everyone was like out having a good time as it should always been. But yeah, it was great. Nice to actually play those songs loud.
Yeah.
We both Mark and myself have been in bands that have been kind of angry guitar bands in the past, so it was quite weird doing something and watching people dancing out front.
And they must have been partying. I can just imagine.
So instead of like nodding the head, people were dancing, which is quite different for us.
I had to tell people to stop halfway through. I was like, just stop enjoying yourself, man. This isn't normal.
This is weird.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you've done? It feels like you've done a sort of reverse Doves. Do you know they kind of started off as sort of sub, didn't they? Kind of dance act and went kind of moody guitar. You've kind of done that in reverse, I guess. You guys.
Yeah. We've always been quite moody. Like we don't only smile and things like this. We don't want to smile on stage.
No, no.
So we're pretty much like a miserable duo. That's I'm smiling in interviews, but that's about it.
Well, they've got these. I don't know if you've seen these LED masks now that you can just buy. That's called glow masks. That you can put on your face, and you can put an image. So you can put an image of like a deadpan face on it. So you can upload photos. So you can have like all these. It's really cool. They're called glow masks. I actually want to get one for my DJ sets, and then nobody can see who I am, and I'm gonna play.
They sound good. We
like Margot Robbie's face on it.
Yeah.
Okay, weird choice to go for, but okay.
We've got a guy called Kyle.
I watched Suicide Squad last night, so that's the only reason I thought the first name that came to head was either Idris Elba or Margot Robbie's face. And I thought, it looks better than I do.
I still think Idris Elba would have been the more obvious choice, but fine, Margot Robbie.
Why not? Can be different. We can be different.
Yeah. They sound good though. We've got a guy called Kyle who did visuals for the gig. So all of the stuff from our videos, we've kind of mashed all that up. So that when we play live, we've got projectors on the screen on the stage, and we've got these big mannequins and stuff where because they're white and they get projected onto it, looks cool on stage.
Fantastic. Is it just the two of you? Are you joined on stage by anyone, or is it the two of you?
5 of us now.
5.
We're just going around collecting people.
Yeah.
Would have been 6, but there wasn't enough room on stage.
That's brilliant. So it must have felt like, like you said, it must have felt like quite an occasion to get back. But when you say it wasn't any, did you just didn't feel the gap, or did you notice at all people actually being really up for being back and out again?
I thought that people would be a bit nervous and a bit anxious, like the whole thing. But it was like almost like me personally, I thought, oh, it might be weird being in a venue where there's crowds there and you've been used to being like by yourself in a house or with your family and stuff. And it was like nothing like that. I felt like it could have been like 2 years ago. Like nothing had changed. Which is really good. Yeah, it felt great. I thought it felt great.
I'm due to go to a gig on Thursday, so it's good to know that kind of thing. Mind you, I'm saying I'm going to a gig on Thursday. I mean, there is a difference between a London crowd and a Newcastle crowd in general. So, there'll be people going, I'd say they're very good. Well done.
Yeah. There was no masks, like nothing was there. It was like literally everything went back to normal. So it was just. So if you're one of these people that's fearful about going back to a venue with a mask on, then I think you might want to think twice about that. Like it's in some places, but yeah.
I see that. I mean, they're now talking about making venues vaccine venues, so you have to have been vaccinated now to get into venue. I think they're going to try that on football stadiums. They were even talking about and big concerts. So that should be quite interesting. Yeah. I mean, we're still far away from being we're only like 8% vaccinated in South Africa, so we've got a long way to go. I'm getting my second jab this week, so I'm quite excited. But most South Africans are like far away from being vaccinated. So yeah, we're going to be a long way before we can get back to proper gigs. At least a year, I reckon, or two. In this country, yeah. Which is a bit sad. But let's talk about the new song. Tell us, guys. Tell us about the new track, because we're loving it. Animosity.
Yeah. Well, actually, that was from lockdown, wasn't it? Was it before that when we spoke to you guys the first time? I can't remember.
Very first time we spoke to you was about a year ago, so we were probably
after I had COVID.
Post full lockdown. It was just after you had COVID, yeah.
Yeah, literally. I think we had to cancel the one because I had COVID when you guys were meant to be on the show.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah.
So we were sort of post first lockdown, pre-winter lockdown, kind of end of summer.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because in one of the lockdowns, anyway, that's where this song originated from. We wrote it for a bit of a laugh because we were like, can't do anything here. We don't want to rush our NOPRISM songs out. So we just come up with a demo in like about a day. And that was Animosity. So we released it onto Spotify under a pseudonym.
Oh, really?
And then we thought, oh, this is a bit of a waste of a song, really. So we just took it down and reworked it.
Fantastic.
Well, should we
That's
check
good.
it out?
I just wondered whether you were just going through a list of emotions as well, because we've had happiness already. So is it just like, well, we've done happiness. What's the opposite?
Here we go. Let's check it out.
Misery next.
This is Animosity. NOPRISM.
Yeah, happiness, animosity, misery, apathy.
Here we go. Enjoy, everybody.
Give it all
say no to that. We cannot say no to that.
Who needs glow masks when you've got horses' heads?
There you go.
Exactly.
Which band? There was a band that actually ran around stage with horses' heads on. Who was that? I've gone blank now. There definitely is a band that's done that.
Take
I've never
that.
seen.
Oh yeah, that's right. Absolutely, that's exactly what it was.
Take that. That will be on. We're gonna go with that.
Fantastic. I can't imagine why that wouldn't have gone down well in Newcastle on a night on a Saturday night. I can't see that's.
Yeah. And why
Of
people wouldn't be
course
dancing?
Of course they're going to be dancing. Of course.
A lot, and bouncing and raving.
Still managed to get a big guitar solo in there.
It's part of the alchemy, isn't it? The big daft guitar solo.
You
Gotta love it.
bring it back because everyone else is like anti-guitar solo these days on this. So
Not
let's bring it back. Let's bring it back.
This channel.
Definitely not on this channel. But it is one of the elements I really like about NOPRISM is the guitar solos and the rockish element you bring into the dance track, because it really does, it lifts it definitely without it just being like a typical keyboard, and a nice synth solo or anything. It actually just takes it to another level, that guitar solo and that whole guitar sound. Definitely lifts the track compared to what else you're hearing out there at the moment. Guys are either very synth or they're just total rock. There doesn't seem to be an in-between. So NOPRISM definitely fills that gap beautifully.
When we try to play this live, when we first practiced, it was like, this sounds terrible. Like it sounded like Billy Ocean or something in the practice room. And then you were like, So basically,
not necessarily a bad thing, but probably not what you were going for.
Not quite. But then we had to so what we did, we added more guitar to the live version, and now it's like it's quite heavy. It's actually it's one of the best tunes, I think, in the set. So it's got that dance element, but like you say, it's got even more guitar on it now. So I think it works better, especially live anyway.
Nice. Well, we can't wait to see more of it live. And when you guys are streaming, let us know. We'll definitely happily share any live streams that are coming out of NOPRISM onto all our pages, and loving the sound. Can't wait to hear more, guys. When's the next single dropping? You guys have always got one lined up somewhere along the line.
We're starting on an EP now, but we don't know when we're going to set the release date, because we've got a few things on the back burner. We've got a few things in the background going on. So once we figure all that out, then we'll release that. Cool. But it's very happy sounding, isn't it? We're going to have to do something about that. Like a lot of the songs that we've got now.
This is very positive. Very positive, Andrew. What's going on?
No, I think it's like that euphoria of coming out of lockdown in the UK. I think we're going to just have to put a muzzle on this happiness, carry on. And start.
It looks pretty odd on stage when you got miserable people like us on stage, right? Then like happy party music in the background doesn't really quite fit.
Smile out. There's a great history of that in music, isn't there? Really, I was thinking, I've got to catch this Sparks documentary that's just been released.
Yes, I did catch that.
Very, very much the kind of, well, certainly one of them. Certainly was very much very stone-faced. I think stone-faced is not, that doesn't go far enough, really.
Yeah. I love Sparks. But you're right, aren't they? Like, they're very dour people, but they're such an eccentric band.
Yeah. I'm really, really looking forward to checking out this documentary. It looks awesome.
Definitely. Well, guys,
in the future, they'll be doing one about NOPRISM, guys. In the future, it'll be called not as sad and angry as they look. That'll be the subtitle. I don't know, something like that.
The Happiness Lie.
No happiness
lie. That's a good title for the EP.
Thanks again, guys. Thanks for joining us on New Music Mondays.
No problem.
Sharing new music. Can't wait to see that EP.
Take care, guys. Look after
yourselves. Cheers, guys.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
Cheers, bye. We got there very quickly. I nearly added Sophie to the stream before we've even introduced her.
No, you're there. Oh, it's okay.
Well, I was hiding them and they were just gone, like in seconds.
They were gone already. Goodbye.
Gone already. All right, let's get Sophie on.
Do you know what? You've done it.
What?
You stopped. Okay. I just wanted to say, do you remember Beloui's Sum?
Yes, I do.
Do you not think that track is that? It reminds me of Beloui's Sum. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Imagination.
That's the one. That's exactly the one.
That's the one.
Not like it, but it always makes me think of it. Anyway,
Okay,
there you go.
cool. Let's get Sophie back. Bye. Bye. See you on the other side.
Bye.
Good evening.
Hey. Hi, Sophie.
That way, and then we can put Sophie in the middle. The rose between the two thorns.
Hi.
Thank you. I'm a blue rose today.
Like
a blue
it.
rose. Yeah. How are you guys?
Black and grey. We're boring.
Oh no, not at all.
Well, I've got my colourful mask.
Yes.
Actually, I
Yes.
never take it off
That's
these
awesome.
days because we're not allowed to go anywhere without wearing
classy.
a mask, or we can be arrested.
Is that
Really?
right? Arrested?
You can be
Yeah.
arrested.
Yeah.
Eee. That's not
South
good.
Africa is very weird. We have prohibition where they ban alcohol because it'll give you COVID.
That's
Yeah.
not that, Rick. Come on.
Inside goss here, you know.
No, we ban alcohol because it just fills up the hospitals because South Africans like to drink a lot. But I mean, can you imagine them having prohibition in the UK because of COVID? They'd have riots.
I mean,
would
just think of the
honestly have riots.
football. Think of the football
Exactly.
and that one's oh god.
Can you imagine? They'll be like locked inside, not allowed out, not see anyone, and also you can't have any alcohol. We're like, what? Hold on. We were
Yeah,
kind
what
of,
was supposed
we were
to
with
do?
you right up till now. We were kind of with you.
I mean, we had prohibition at one stage for 2 months. No, 3 months.
Hmm.
You could not buy any alcohol for 3 months.
Pretty
So
shocking.
the black market exploded, and you were buying like whiskey for like 100 quid a bottle. Literally.
Whoa.
Yeah, it went insane, and it was like homemade.
Not even the
whiskey
good
people
stuff,
were doing.
Sophie.
No,
Not
it was
even.
homemade
No,
good
they-
stuff.
Was it
Wasn't even
basically
the
just
good
like
stuff.
apple juice,
Yeah.
but like gone off apple juice with like a bit of vodka and water?
Well, the biggest selling fruit in South Africa during Prohibition was pineapple, because apparently you can
Really?
ferment pineapple into alcohol.
Okay. Well, you must be able to. It must be because it happens quick though,
Yeah.
because you can ferment anything
Yeah.
into alcohol. It must be because
But
pineapple
apparently
goes
pineapple
fast.
was the biggest selling fruit in South Africa during Prohibition.
Wait, you can ferment anything?
I think
Obviously
so.
not only everything in the world,
Well,
but
I mean,
wow.
I don't know.
Fruits?
Fruits, I think. Most
Fruits.
fruits can be fermented into alcohol, I think, yes. But
Wow.
I didn't mean just anything. Like, don't try it with, I don't know, a television or something. That's not going to work. Pencil.
Damn. I was hoping.
But they used to make vodka out of potatoes in prison, didn't they? That was the
Yes,
Yeah.
that is correct.
Potatoes.
That is correct.
heard that.
100%.
So come on, if you can make an alcoholic drink out of potatoes, surely you can make something out of a pineapple.
Pineapple.
But will it taste nice? That's the
taste
thing. Will it
pineapple.
actually
I don't
taste
drink,
good?
so I'm a non-alcoholic beer man. So
Oh yeah.
I'm drinking
Oh. Yeah.
It's got to taste pineapple-y, surely. That's got to be all right.
Well, I
don't
mean,
know.
the potato. What would that be?
I think by the time you're making vodka out of potatoes, you don't really care what it tastes like.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
want to
You're
drink
there for
something.
so long.
You just
Just
want
give me
alcohol.
something.
Give me
Yeah.
alcohol.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, we digress. We hear about music,
Yes.
not about alcohol sales in England and the UK. We'll start a new show.
Yeah.
This could be our TikTok channel, Julian.
Yeah.
Alcohol
This could be our-
tips.
Alcohol tips for
Seriously.
non-alcoholics and prohibition. There we go.
There we go.
Although we're
That's
not
what
live
I'm
on
missing.
TikTok.
How are you, Sophie? I think we
We're
last
only
had
live
you
on Instagram.
Okay.
No, live on Instagram tonight.
Woohoo!
I think we last had you on live. Was it Broke?
Yeah.
I think was the last time we had you on.
Yeah.
So,
God,
again,
that was ages ago,
about
yeah.
a year or so ago. How's it been? How's it
Wow.
been since then? No, you've had at least one single out since then. Movements was out earlier on this year.
Yeah, I've had since then I've 3. So I had Call Home
Call
out
Home, of
in
course,
May.
Yeah.
And then Movement this May, and then I've literally just released I'm Looking at My Therapist. Yeah, it's been a bit
I
crazy.
have to ask about the title.
Are
Are you in love with your therapist? That is the question.
I'll say my answer is I can neither confirm nor deny.
All right, it's one of those. We'll have to check the
Yeah.
Sun newspaper tomorrow for confirmation.
Seriously, the sun will really have run out of things if that's done there. I think.
Well, this is the first question anybody's going to ask you: is Are you in
Yeah.
love with your therapist? It is.
Yeah,
It's just a fact.
I, mean,
I would
either
go.
that-
Are you? Are you in
I
love
was
with your
going to say
therapist?
either that or who is your therapist. I don't know.
Well, I cannot. I can neither confirm nor deny. No comment.
No comment. No comment.
So, am I right that this is? I may have maybe I've picked this up wrong, but am I right that this is part of a sort of themed element to the EP coming up?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. So the EP is coming out on the 27th of August. And yeah, they all kind of tie in. It's 4 tracks, and Movements and Love My Therapist is on there. And it's kind of like each track kind of scratch the surface of a different area of your life, that like how much you should really share, how much do you want to share. So for example, Movements is kind of the relationship one, or like the blurred romance of dating in your 20s in London. That's where it came from. And then Love My Therapist is more like the mental health side, emotional stability. And then it goes into like career in all different areas. And yeah, it's just linked by how much should we share. And I was really quite interested, a bit kind of like, you know, when you overthink things so much, it's the whole thing about social media and everything, like how much of our lives should we share versus how much we want to share. And like, I feel like it's great if you want to show a side to yourself that's like your true self, or whatever. That's great, embrace it, empower. But I feel like there's also a pressure to show everything, and if you don't, you're not brave enough. So it's just, that's really what it's about.
Not being authentic or something.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, it's really like we were talking earlier on with Tome as well. It's really tough to navigate all of that kind of stuff when you can. There's so much external pressure kind of put on you as well, not least from social media itself, to kind of say that you should be on here. It's kind of, it's in their interest to make sure that you want to do all of that. I think
there's also this entire we're heading into this generation of being so politically correct in everything we do as well. I mean, I was sitting. I got my son's very much into his hip hop, and he's a rapper as well. And I got him there was a 25th anniversary that came out of the first Eminem album. You listen to that album now, it would never be released. It is so un-PC the way he carries on. And hip hop in the 90s was just, people said whatever they wanted and they didn't give a damn. You try and do that today, you've got to think about everything that you write, everything that you do. Social media has become such a massive influence on artists and on music today that if, you know, there's this hip hop artist that went on about gay people on at some festival in the States, DaBaby. He's now been kicked out of every festival in the US for what he had to say. But you go back and listen to 90s hip-hop records, they were going on like this, like there's no tomorrow. You know, whether it be about gay people, about whatever, about just in general, police. I mean, you know, NWA with Kill the Cops. You know, these kind of things.
There's a bit of context to bear in mind there as well, though.
No, obviously.
What he said, when he said it, and how he said it is something to do with it as well.
But it's just, you have to be so aware of everything you do now. As a musician, as an artist, whether it comes to the songs you write, to just a simple social media post can totally destroy your career, you know, or make it, either or. So it's like everything that we do, and like you talk about things like this whole kind of idea of you bearing all to, like a therapist, you bearing all every day to the world. The world is our therapist now, because of the fact that we have to be so, you know, you're either putting yourself out there or you're not. So you kind of like, you're living in this therapy constantly in our lives where we're just not sure what to do or what to say or whether we can or can't, because it's this huge minefield. I mean, you know, we're just now trying to navigate, how do we get on TikTok? I mean, I don't know. That's a whole nother world. Yeah. And it's just, it's crazy. It's crazy times.
I think also as well, like, I mean, the kind of flip side of like that heightened awareness is that there's more, I think, emotional intelligence. With like particularly younger generations, I guess, because everything's just a click away. But I think there's also some like positive about being aware of behaviors and like therapy. I feel like, say for example, my dad's generation, there's still the stigma of like, oh, if you go to therapy, then like, oh, there's something wrong with you, you know, you're crazy. But now it's kind of like more towards the American side of everyone should go to therapy. Yeah. You know, like
in America, you're kind of crazy if you don't have a therapist.
Like, what's wrong with you? Why haven't you spoken to your therapist yet? Deal with it, young man. No, definitely. Well, tell us a bit more about this track. I'm in love with my therapist.
So I'm in love with my therapist kind of came about in one of the many lockdowns we've had here in the UK, and it was basically stemmed from a songwriting challenge that I got tagged in to do on Instagram, actually. And I didn't really have much time to write it, but I was just like looking over, it had to be about mental health or linked to something like that. and I was supposed to be looking after this plant, my friends, and it was just dead, so dead. And I was like, for frick's sake, like I can't look after a plant, like, and I want a dog, you know. And then I was just like, oh, I'm quite frustrated. It's like anger, seeing red, and then the line like, I'm seeing red, my plants are dead. And then I was like, what could even be even more extreme? And I was like, I'm in love with my therapist. And so that line really was where it kind of built from. And then I was lucky. I just kind of like just flowed out a bit. Yeah, but it doesn't hold back, which is what I'm really proud of the fact that it does that.
Cool. Should we take a listen?
Yeah.
Good. Let's do it. Here we go.
Yee!
I'm in love with my therapist. Tell us what you think, guys. Here we go.
I'm in my head 24/7. Can't get around it. I'm addicted to tension. Even if it's good, I'm fighting. No wonder I'm uninviting. Just 'cause it's good timing doesn't mean I'll be trying. Gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here. I'm seeing red, my plans are dead. I'm in love with my therapist. It pulls me down so I can't get out. I've forgotten what I've missed. Gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here. Made up a persona to settle my conscience. Now I'm lost in my own performance. Never been one for the nightlife. Too closed off for the spotlight. Walk on part in a franchise. Couldn't just fall for the nice guy. Gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here. I'm seeing red, my plants are dead. I'm in love with my therapist. It pulls me down so I can't get out. I've forgotten what I've missed. Gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here. There's never been a day where I couldn't separate what was there in my mind to what happened at the time. I'd like to get away, make room in my headspace, finally get out. Get out, gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here. I'm seeing red, my plans are dead. I'm in love with my therapist. It pulls me down so I can't get out. I've forgotten what I miss. I gotta get out of here. Ooh, I gotta get out of here. Ooh, I gotta get out, gotta get out. I'm in love with my therapist. I gotta get out, gotta get out. I'm in love with my therapist. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here.
I'm in love with my therapist, Sophie Kilburn. Gotta get out of here.
Oh, thanks.
In stereo.
Yeah.
In stereo.
Fantastic.
There we
I've been
go,
saying,
much
saying when I've been playing that one on the radio and movements as well, saying it's kind of, and I mean this in the best possible way, it's sort of
Yeah.
timeless. It's the kind of sound that you're creating there. I kind of feel like this could have come
Thank you.
from
Do you know
a
what it
lot of
reminds
sort
me
of
of?
periods in musical history.
Yeah.
You're going to go, could place that anywhere and it wouldn't sound
Pat
out of place,
Benatar.
basically.
Yeah, like that.
Benatar.
It's
The whole
kind
late
of
70s, early 80s, like kind of
Yeah.
rock vibe. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
No doubt
that's
about it.
100%. Yeah, I think that's the kind of thing that I've kind of fallen into, really, like that kind of 70s influence, Fleetwood Mac, and then modern
works.
pop.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you. Yeah, so yeah, I'm really happy with where it's going. I feel like for the first time, like with this project anyway, like I'm really finding my own sound.
Yeah.
Yay! Yeah, I can't wait to release it. Not long, 27th of August.
Yeah, it's not long at all. Is that the sort of thing? Is it the sort of thing people can be pre-ordering now, or can they be getting online and pre-saving it? How does it work?
Yeah,
right now?
you can pre-save it the week before.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, the best way is to like follow me on social media, and then I'll be posting about it. I won't stop banging on about it. So.
Cool. Please share the links with us so we can share them on our socials as well.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Fantastic.
Love it.
Love it. Can I ask you, because I keep thinking now maybe I imagined it. There was a video for Movements, wasn't there? It seems to have disappeared.
Oh, no, so there's like there was like a little like a visual kind of promotion thing of like black and white and twisted. Yeah, like when I was doing a kind of photo shoot for the EP artwork, the photographer Percy, he had his granddad's old camcorder, and I was like, on Spotify you have the canvases and stuff.
Yeah.
I really wanted to like be a bit more visual, so I was like, let's just mess about with this, and that came from that, really.
Right.
Yeah, so it's
I thought I was. That's good. That explains it. I thought I was going completely mad. I was like, I'm sure there was a video. I'm sure. Did I make one up in my head?
Maybe you did.
Maybe I did. Maybe that's still what I'm thinking about. Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe you should make a video for it. So,
there you go, Martin.
Great idea. Not a good idea, though.
I'll enjoy it.
Well, maybe. Fantastic. So any live shows coming up? Are you going to be out and about promoting this in person?
Yeah, I've got my next one in Camden, Fiddler's Elbow, on the 25th of August. I'm supporting this guy called Harry Gold. I'm actually like putting a band together because I started doing that when lockdown first hit. And I was like, oh, perfect timing. And then now, as things starting to open back up, I want to get that sound that you get on the recordings more live. Cool. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing that because live's really important to me. So yeah,
I can imagine that live.
Oh, it'll be so much fun.
Oh yeah,
fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Well, good luck.
Oh
with
yeah.
EP.
Thank you.
Can't wait to hear it. Good luck with all of it. It's fantastic.
Thank you so much. Please let us know when the EP's out and come back. Have a chat to us about the EP. Give us like a song-by-song breakdown of the EP. I think I could enjoy that.
Oh, yeah. I could do like an interpretive dance. No, I'm not. I can't dance.
No, we said it now. We're gonna edit out.
We said no.
Sorry, there's going to be a little clip when you said, "I will do an interpretive dance." Yeah. That's the bit we're
I'm going to put that on TikTok.
No.
I'm going to clip this and put it on TikTok.
So with TikTok, right? Actually, because I'm a bit on TikTok. As part of a promotion of movement, there's like one of the press shots is me wanting to be Patti Smith, basically, black and white, wet hair, suit. And I thought, what can I do on TikTok to help promote this single movement? And I decided to like wear my suit in the shower and just sing along to movement. And it went viral. So that's Brilliant. What you got to do.
Weirdly.
So it's all about...
No, we're doing the next show from the shower.
Yeah, there you go.
Next Music Mondays will be done from the shower on TikTok. Don't know if anybody would want to watch Martin and I in the shower, though.
Well,
I would say maybe wear clothes. Like
no, clothes.
Yeah, we're
still
talking TikTok, right? We're not like OnlyFans or something like that. Whatever.
Martin's trying to tell us he has an OnlyFans channel.
No, even if I had, I wouldn't tell you about it. No.
Just send you a subscribe button.
Make sure you like it.
No. So thank you so much for joining us.
That took a
thank you
turn.
so much. Yeah, well, I enjoyed it. Great turn.
Good. Awesome. Can't wait to hear the EP. Loving the all the music so far. So can't wait to hear the rest.
Thank you. Yeah, I can't wait to share it. Not long now.
Thank you, Sophie. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
And we'll be back shortly with our new Music Mondays top 6. Thank you, Sophie, once again. Oh, she's gone. Hang on, I'm still going to play my outro.
Everybody's
gone
just
so
like,
quick.
Everyone's
Like,
just gone tonight. It's like, I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Before we even had a chance to do the overlay video, it's like people are gone. It's that time of the night, Martin.
Yeah, I guess a good one this week again. Well, it's because, it's a top 6, so it's going to be good, isn't it?
Top 6. Got some new entries, got some songs moving up and songs moving down. That's how it all works, isn't it?
That's how it works. That's how a chart works.
That's how a chart works. Ladies and gentlemen, we're so excited to present to you this week's New Music Mondays top 6. Let us know what you think. Here we go. No, that shouldn't come that late. It's supposed to come here. There we go. Well, we're going to try one more time. Here we go.
Let's start at 6.
Here we go. New Music Mondays top 6. At number 6.
Is your mother worried? Would you like us to assign someone to worry your mother? Excuse me. What? Excuse me.
Number 5, holding steady from last week. Toya Delays with Resurrection. Afro Ray. Volume 1. Dropping down from last week's number 3 to this week's number 4 is Blood Honey featuring Ross Learmonth with the Weeping Song.
They are weeping
Another brand new entry at number 3, hailing from South Africa but now living in London, is Anna Wolf with Can I Get High?
Get high on you, give me the double dose and potions. Can I get high on you? High on you, be your little psycho.
Another brand new entry at number 2, you might have caught it last week when you did the Mondays. Sorry, not sorry. We're loving the bringing us back to the night. Holding steady, number 1 for the second week in a row. Shady Lanes, the confines of everything, featuring news. We can't get enough of this video. All this track, hailing all the way from Vietnam.
Swallow these words, boy, but don't give
Monday's
in.
top 6 every Monday.
While we bury our
Live
sins.
Mondays in this country.
Choke on these words, boy, but don't give in. We're on the confines of everything. Now are we sinners?
There you have it, this week's top 6 on New Music Mondays. Yeah, baby.
All right, isn't it?
That's a bit all right, that. Like it.
Good stuff.
Good
Fantastic.
stuff.
Don't know why
Absolutely
featuring so many songs that are filmed in bathrooms.
I know, we've got to think
What's
about
going on?
bathrooms, don't we? And
Well,
now we
even,
just
even
Sophie's
Sophie
gonna
was
tell us to
talking
go do
about
the next
filming in the shower.
Yeah. What's about showers and bathrooms then? I'm a bit confused, but it's okay. It's okay, and that's the end of the show.
Okay, that's it then.
That's it.
Bye.
That's it. We're done with our top 6. Unless you want to play out with something. You did send me a song today. You did send me a song, and I think we should play out with it. I know it's just audio, but it did blow me away.
That's so good.
It's so good. I hope. Can you play it, Martin? I can't play it from my side. You know the YouTube issues I'm having.
Okay.
So let's get you to play it. But I think we can definitely play out with this for the tonight. It is another cracker from this band.
Be funny if I've got a different idea of what we're talking about. But,
I'm pretty sure you got the same idea. I'm pretty sure. I'm actually, I'd put 10 quid on it.
I am absolutely loving this at the moment. I have to say, I think it is my track of the week, without a shadow of a doubt. It's really good.
Guys, if you didn't catch our What the F radio, please go back and catch it on Mixcloud, on Martin the Producer channel. Is that correct? I did get that right. Hey, Martin the Producer channel.
Yes, that is correct. Yes, it has been re-uploaded with better
audio.
Oh, come on.
But go and check that out, guys. We had such fun doing that last week. Can't wait to do the next one already. I'm already excited about the next one. I've already got some tracks lined up for the next one that I'm really loving. But yeah, if you want to get featured, please drop us a line. You can also submit your music via DiscovrTV. There's a submission button. Please hit us up and let us know if you want to be on the show, as well as sharing any new music. And if you want to, if you're in Johannesburg or London, hit up Martin or myself. And if you can come and play at our DiscovrTV Johannesburg studios. If you're in Joburg, we've got some great shows coming up, lined up for the next week. Because there was a public holiday in South Africa, we're pushing out a new show tomorrow. So be ready to catch that one. It was obvious you were going to be this one, Martin.
Fantastic. Thanks for covering for me whilst I figured out how to do that.
There we go. Guys, we'll see you next week. This is New Music Mondays. I'm Julian from Johannesburg.
Martin in the UK. This is Cat Bear with their fantastic new single, Only Desire. We'll see you next week.
See you next week. Bye, everybody. Bubbling under, mate. Drop 6 soon.
And a kind of intoxication.